All right, Big Man. Today is Wednesday. It's September 27th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Free Swim Wednesday. Myself, Danny, Chief. How we feeling, Danny? Big birthday weekend.
Guy was fucking tanked.
Faded, trippy, all the above. Tell me about it.
Nelketti. I did what every 31-year-old would do and went to Fright Fest at Six Flags. When's the last time you guys rode a roller coaster?
Long time.
It honestly, it might be 8th grade physics class.
I took about a 15-year break and relapsed hard. Went 7 roller coasters in one night.
How'd it hit?
Kicked my ass.
Were you sore the next day?
Yeah. What do you mean it kicked your ass?
Dude, you're getting banged around. I'm upside down. I'm vertical.
I feel
I'm
like it's like a legit whiplash situation.
No, they took down the Shockwave like 20 years ago. That was the one that
all
really
of them,
got
dude.
you.
The Raging Bull, all that shit.
No.
Dude,
there was
American
specific
Eagle still
ones.
has it even.
No, but there's nothing to bang your head off of. Your head's banging air. It's not
No,
like
But your body's tense. It's like you're getting in a car wreck almost.
Have you been on the Joker? You are just going in
Joker wasn't
circles the
there
whole
when I was
time.
there.
You're Joker. You're on a roller coaster, but the cart is flipping upside down the whole time.
Yeah, I heard that's intense. You told me that, and I saw my friend's girlfriend. She was like getting her hair pulled out on it.
Yikes.
So it's like
It's like that
a
thing
lot
from
going
Always
on.
Sunny. Have you seen that?
No.
D, they go to the Jersey Shore. D has like the braided, beaded hair, and they're doing the giant drop, and it gets stuck and just rips the whole thing. Like she's
no
bleeding
shit.
from. Yeah.
But yeah, you're just. It's like you have the wind knocked out of you for like a minute and a half straight the whole time.
They took down the Iron Wolf, right?
They did.
That's a shame.
Disappointing.
That's the Richie Rich coaster.
Yeah.
That was the one probably causing the most head trauma.
Well, it was Shockwave, and then I think Iron Wolf was 2.
Do you think?
Shockwave, like my mom wouldn't let me go on that.
Why did you go to this? Was it just like ironically, or
No, my buddy is a fireman, and some foundation booked it out and gave him a bunch of tickets. So it was basically half capacity from 6 p.m. to 11. So you're also riding all these at night, which is a whole different element.
Yeah, I've never done that.
You're like feel like you're going through space.
I've had that before. If you get the opportunity to go to something like that where the park is rented out, do it 1,000%. It's such a game changer.
Because there's no lines and
Yes.
everything.
15
He
minutes
said-
for
yeah.
Raging Bull.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The only bad part,
You're making out in line.
I was going to say, not enough PDA going on in those lines.
Oh, that's right. I saw Country Club tweeted at us a Tasmanian devil stuffed animal that's on their shelf.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great. That's great. No, I haven't gone in forever, but Fright Fest is.
I don't think I
do it
want
up.
to, though.
What do you mean?
I don't think I'd ever want to do a roller coaster. again.
I can't go. I'm dating a beersed out. You got to be like a little guy. So, no, not a little guy.
What do you think the upper limit is?
limit?
Weight wise?
I don't know. I think it varies by coaster. Like some might be fine, but like you want to experience them all. You know.
You don't want to take any chances on Superman. You're just splatting straight down on the ground.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah, I just it's one of those things where it's like even in 8th grade, it was more like the rush was more like walking through the gates and just having a day off of school. Like doing the roller coasters didn't really do much for me.
That was the best.
What I found though, if you're waiting 2 hours in line for Raging Bull, it's like, okay, this better be worth the hype. But if you're waiting 15 minutes, it's fucking sweet.
Yeah, I suppose.
But sometimes
did
the
you do it more than
lines-
once?
Time was of the essence, so we
Okay.
would try to get through as many roller coasters as we possibly could.
Sometimes the lines are so creative and cool that you do appreciate them. Like the Batman line was like sweet.
I remember that being more of a thing at Disney than Six Flags.
Really?
Yeah.
Six Flags, the Batman line, it's got like a cop car, like it's smoking a fire hydrant. Mm-hmm. And there's like a refrigerator that's like rogue in like a field. It's like weird.
I feel like that. I do remember that now, and I feel like that was the indication that you were getting towards the end of the line. Like you were in line for a long time before you saw that cop car.
Yep,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
And there's like a fan that you're walking in on.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the depths, the bowels of Gotham City.
Do they let you 6 to 11? Do they let you drink? Do they have bars at Six Flags?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have like beer tents in line.
Yeah, that would make a lot of
Captive
sense.
audience.
I don't know.
How many times can you go by this? Like set it up so like one whole side of the line where you get a beer, you kind of meander your way, snake your way through, you end up back in the same spot, kind of just 6 feet further down, get another one.
Yeah.
That's for
Get a lot of people puking on that Raging Bull.
but still these corporations are just all they think about. They wake up, how could the park make more money? How could the park make more money? It's kind of wild that they haven't thought of a way to plop one in between the lines.
Yeah.
Like just sell hot dogs, pretzels, beer, like, you know. So you're buying.
I'm genuinely wondering if it is a puke hazard.
And you can do it at a point where it's like you have a half hour still until you get on the ride. Like drinking a beer will be fine.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a puke hazard.
Would you have to shut, someone pukes on Raging Bull, you got to shut it down for hours.
You just call the fucking custodian who's probably making minimum wage. You mop it up.
Disinfect that shit, but then it's like, don't go to that ride. They fucking puked on it.
And you're selling more beer and pretzels in that 10, 15 minutes as
while they're cleaning it up. Yeah. But I feel like you might get a puke per ride if you're selling beers like that. Maybe. Would you rather do a day as an adult at Six Flags or Medieval Times?
Six Flags.
I don't know.
They do it up for Fright Fest too. Like they got haunted houses going. They got the chainsaw guy chasing you. They do a good job. They got the spider on the.
I thought it was going to be like Looney Tunes characters dressed up in Halloween costumes. I don't know. It was that intense? There's a guy chasing me with a chainsaw through fog that I couldn't even see through.
Now September, a little early.
Yeah, I guess it started September 16th.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It should be October for Fright Fest,
but they probably want to elongate it as long as they can because they're going to close before November, right? Or
yeah.
I guess Halloween is the 31st. So
I would like Medieval Times to. There should be like an R-rated Medieval Times
where like people die.
Well, no, not die.
Like Squid Games.
Yeah.
No, but like obviously
the Green Knight got jousted right through the jugular. Is that what you're talking about?
Game of Thrones was just huge.
Oh, so you want like a brothel section?
Yeah, like give me give me a little Tyrion Lannister to take me to the.
You get some wine and get your dick sucked and get back out for the joust.
You just be barbaric and just hold turkey legs and fucking scream and just say whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
If we're doing Venn diagrams here, Six Flags has a turkey leg as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They sell jumbo turkey leg.
They should have like some kind of gambling element to Medieval Times, and like those, like it's no like WWE stuff where like who's gonna win. It's like you guys are actually battling it out, like, and then it's like, hey, if you're the Green Knight, like you get your money back or something like that. Like your section wins.
Free turkey leg.
Yeah.
On that note, what would you say if you had to sleep in a store overnight? What store are you picking?
Dick's.
See, I said Dick's is the easy answer.
Yeah, it is.
Because of the tent selection.
Right.
But they don't got mattresses.
That's true. So what, you're thinking, yeah, but do you want to sleep in a mattress firm?
I don't know if you want that either. I don't know.
There. I've slept in a mattress firm before.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
For work.
Yeah. Yeah, which was, I'm sure, lovely, but a standard mattress firm, like I don't think there's a food source, right? So you don't really,
Give me a Home Depot. I'll do the outdoor section. Let me sleep on some patio furniture.
Oh, just huffing sawdust?
You don't have to be.
I love that smell. I love the way Home Depot smells.
But you don't want to sleep in it.
I might.
You don't want that thing to be protruding your nostrils while you're.
You don't. I feel like if you gave me a Yankee Candle that smelled like Home Depot, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah, I don't think the smell is that intense.
I think it's good, but I just don't know if you want it while you sleep. Like, I think at some point you get tired of it. It's good to walk in there, to be in there less than an hour and be smelling it. But I think I'm actually curious how a Home Depot worker feels about the smell for 8 hours. Like, at some point,
you think it might sticks get with a little.
Oh, like when you go home?
Yeah.
Double shower. Probably. After a couple months of being on the payroll, yeah.
See, I feel like I would, like, if you ever walk into like a Bath and Body Works in the mall. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was like, I would get like a headache. Like, I got to get out of here.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I don't get that from Home Depot. I'm just like, this is nice.
But it's also like, it's closer quarters.
Yeah.
Home Depot's fucking huge.
I feel like there's a better answer that we just haven't.
I feel like
what if
someone answered Costco to me.
Costco?
Because they do have beds.
Yeah.
But then again, like if you want to
home theater section of Best Buy might be nice.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I have the answer. It's very localized Chicago. The answer is ABT.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been inside an ABT.
It's only one. Only one place.
Let me ask you this: is your biggest concern a bed or getting caught, pulling it off?
I'm saying
overnight?
like if you're allowed.
If you're allowed.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the best thing?
Well,
like,
if it's getting caught, I feel like the answer is Home Depot.
Yeah.
Because then you go up high, you climb those shelves. I've always wanted to do that.
I think I could successfully hide in a Home Depot.
Yeah.
After close.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
The best answer is Duncan's Toy Chest. Let's be clear here, though.
Is it though?
They got guys breaking in.
Oh yeah, dude. They got gumdrops if you get tired. Like you could do whatever you want, and then
sleeping in a convertible, like a car bed,
race car bed.
Exactly. You want to hop out, play the fucking piano from Big for a couple minutes. Like you could do whatever you want. The possibilities are endless. But I think ABT, they have this little theater section that it's a whole priced out home theater. It's like $250,000. And it is fucking awesome. I would just go in there, and then they got like a candy shop. They got everything. They really do.
I was talking to this girl who, she does like landscape design as her job, and she's working on this house on the North Shore, and they quoted out a new driveway for this family. Their house. Guess how much their driveway costs?
Oh God! So it's
just if you saw, it's not like it's brick or anything like crazy.
No bells and whistles.
Yeah.
No heaters under the concrete.
I don't know if there's heaters under there or not. I would assume so, maybe. But that would be like, if I had money, I would absolutely do that. But
that's worth it.
What, heated driveway?
Yeah.
I think it's that worth it.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
dude.
Yeah, dude.
And walkway. You never have to. You just flip that switch and the snow melts. No snow blowers, no shoveling, no salt, nothing. It's awesome. But the quote for a driveway. I
don't like to hear this. As a guy who's planning on pouring a patio next spring, I don't like to hear this.
$2 million.
What?
A $2 million driveway.
Was it a parking lot?
No.
Wait, this for a house?
For a driveway for a house. And it's like a nice like North Shore, like I don't know how much the house costs. But
Dude, this isn't a driveway. This is like a street.
Definitely heated then.
Maybe. Yeah. But it was like, it had like
Cures cancer.
One little like curve to it. Like I saw like the like a blueprint, and it didn't look like, I was like, I don't know. And I was like thinking, I guessed, and I was like high end. I'm like, geez, I don't know, 50 grand. Like, I don't know. It's like 2 million. 2 million for a fucking driveway.
Jesus, how much is the house?
I didn't even ask that.
Wow. That's like fake. That's not real.
I swear. Let me double check. I'll send a text right now.
It's just got to be an abnormal driveway. It's got to be massive, like 6-car driveway.
No, it wasn't like, it was a driveway that you wouldn't like. How special can a driveway look?
$2 million? It better be special.
Like that's like a private drive. Like I'm thinking of like Michael Jordan's, where you got to go through the gates and you got to go through a little windy road to get up to the house.
Right? Yeah, it's like half a street.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'll see if I get an answer by the end of the show, because maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure it was $2 million.
Who's doing a $2 million driveway?
How do you get the value out of that? Like, you bake that into the price of the house, and like, oh, like, why is this house $12 million? It should be like 9 or 10. Like, wow, the driveway's worth $2 million. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, is it another artery to another village where like waste management
or something? Yeah,
waste
I don't
management
know.
needs to pay you like $50,000 a year to like use it, and that's why it's worth it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Does it come with a car?
That's bananas. I don't know. Costco's a good answer though.
Yeah,
but I also don't like, going for a late night snack. I don't want to open up the milk carton jug of goldfish to for myself. Seems excessive.
That's a big thing. If you're going to Home Depot, you're really only getting candy? Maybe you can go behind there and get a Depot dog.
Yeah,
not all of them have it. Select locations.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Like if I did Costco, like I would assume that the food wouldn't be open.
Right. Realistically, you're like eating a cold hot dog.
Yeah,
to survive.
exactly. Menards ain't a bad choice. I mean, similar vein, but I feel like they got a little better food selection. Their little grocery.
What about I feel like a Target is kind of an obvious answer too.
Yeah, they do have furniture.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They got a pillow section.
Mm-hmm. You can get some bedding.
Yeah, Target's not bad.
Yeah, Target. I haven't been. That's like one of those things. I haven't been in a long time, but every time I go, it's just like, you come back with like $600 worth of
Yeah,
stuff.
the girl meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the girl meme?
They're just like, go to Target with no expectations of buying anything and walk out with $100 worth of stuff.
All right. I did have this wrong.
You had to.
All right. So the roof was $2 million.
Okay.
Okay.
The driveway, $480,000. Still fucking
preposterous.
crazy.
It's one of those things where I have no idea what a price of a driveway is, but I know that was too much.
Or $2 million for a roof is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
though, too.
it's like the fucking road into Four Winds Casino.
Yeah.
That's like a huge drive.
Yeah.
But a roof, you're adding value to the house lease. Makes a little more sense than driveway.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's a crazy amount of money.
What do you think of people working out in public?
What kind of workout? We talking like Venice Beach shit, or like jogging?
Say you're even in the office and someone starts doing air squats.
Fucking our guy Lance.
Sure.
Yeah, but he would sneak into the green room and just do squats.
Yeah, sometimes it's like his would be like half kind of stretching. I get it. Like might as well bust a couple squats out, but like more so say someone's wearing like an ab simulator around their waist during office hours.
Or like the posture thing.
Yeah. Like I had a friend in grade school who would like he'd be sitting in class and he would lean back and do like he'd like roll his arms, do like quick ab exercise. I'm like, is it worth it to be doing this in public?
I think,
But like maybe it is, you know?
I saw something the other day that it was like if you do 20 minutes a day, so jumping jacks and push-ups 20 minutes a day, your rate of like what do you call it, something like not comorbidities but like a word like that, like your health risks go down like 600%.
That's what I mean.
It's like
so
someone maybe
someone would flip that back to me like, yeah, it is worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't do it.
just 20 a day or 20 an hour?
20 minutes a day. Like it's like a shockingly
you
low.
could get 20 minutes somewhere else then besides work.
I don't know, like someone like Stefan, he's here long hours. I walked in here one time, he's doing crunches on the floor.
I think a lot of it depends on your personality too, and how long you're here. Like he was here a long time.
Yeah.
Like, if he wants to do,
What do you
that,
mean
like,
by your personality though?
I don't know. Like I had when I was the
Like
film,
if you don't give a fuck.
Basically.
if you're too hardo about it, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was on the I was the filmer for the football team in college, and there was this like new GA grad assistant strength guy, and we took a bus trip, and this guy would get up periodically and he would go in the middle of the row and he would start doing squats, and like everyone was just staring at this guy like, dude, like fucking take
Just
it
doing
easy.
chin-ups through the emergency room.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
emergency
fucking
exit in the room.
relax. This guy
Yeah.
also,
That's strength coaches though.
yeah, but he also one time there, like I forget where it was, they had like a crazy deal on almonds, and he ate so many that he made himself allergic. Did you know that's a thing?
Whoa.
Yeah, like
No.
you could. Yeah, apparently that was a story. Someone could check me on that, but there is something that can happen to you if you like not overdose on something, but if you do too much of something, it could like flare up an allergic reaction or something like that. But he like ate too many almonds.
I wonder if that was like, I have a hard time believing that.
I don't know. That's what.
I feel like
And I remember kind of looking into it a little bit.
like he had a permanent allergy after that. Like if he had now, like,
or maybe it was a one-time reaction. Like he just ate too many that day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
well, that I could see you getting like sick, but I wonder if it was like, were those almonds like just covered in glyphosate kind of thing, where it's
right, maybe.
But yeah, because it is like developing a permanent allergy from something like that. They're not new, but like they say that the thing with that, and this is where like the vaccine people talk about it too, but like if you have like exposure to something like something toxic, and then you eat peanuts or almonds or whatever it is, while you have like that toxic element in your body will associate a peanut or an almond with that toxic response. So then it like permanently, that's why like if you have a peanut allergy, it's like a big problem. But it's not like a peanut was the problem. It was like while you ate a peanut or you had exposure to peanuts while you also had exposure to something like highly toxic. So
okay, that's interesting.
yeah.
And then like Russell Wilson doing high knees in the aisle on the way to London.
He's a fucking dink.
Shit
though.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more you want people to see you doing it. You're not.
But I do think that's like a personal. Have you seen? You might have seen the tube girl, that trend on TikTok.
Remind me.
So it's just like this girl in London. She looks like she's like a dark skin, look like she's from India, but she has like an American accent, and she just is like in public on the public transit, like filming TikToks like this, and like people are just staring at her, and she just like does not give a fuck. And now it's become like a trend where people will like just film themselves like dancing to this one like TikTok sound, and it all started with her, and she's now like a runway fashion model because she started doing this.
Go figure.
Tube girl. But it's like you just have to be able to be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there is a level of if you want to make content like that, you have to truly not like that. You saw that Home Depot dancing video that went kind of viral, like this summer.
No, I don't know.
There's like two girls like busting out this like aggressive dance move at Home Depot, like right by the checkout lines. Like people are just going by them, and it's like, it was like a big like people. It's just what's happening in society.
Yeah,
where, like people are.
Well, it is like
fine doing this.
It's one of those things too, where like I see crazy people being crazy on Belmont Street here all the time. Not a camera on them; they've just lost their mind. Yeah. But if I saw a person holding their phone up, talking all crazy, I'd be like, oh, they're just trying to go viral. But it's the same behavior.
Yeah,
it's just like one's like
crazy people just need to start holding phones.
Yeah,
but crazy people on Belmont, they're usually something mentally wrong.
That's what I'm saying, though. But I'm saying maybe the people who are doing it with a phone in public spaces as well also have something mentally wrong with them. But we have like we just accept it because it's there.
It's possible. I don't even like taking a video around my friends.
Oh,
like if I have to do like a Bears halftime or something video, I'll like walk outside.
He's going in the closet.
I don't like doing it. I didn't like doing it like it's a full beer garden. I'm gonna start screaming into a camera.
No,
you know what I mean. And there's like 100 people outside.
When I had a girlfriend that lived with me, and when I would do like Blackhawk spaces, I'd be like, you have to go to the bedroom. like you can't be here for this.
You can't sit here while I just curse out this team
and talk to strangers on the internet. Like, you can't be here for that.
Speaking of that, though, I had a buddy, and I put this out to a poll. I had a friend who brought a kettlebell to a bachelor party.
He's no longer your friend.
Ultimate hardo move.
Yeah.
Ultimate hardo move.
You have to lug that thing around the kettlebell? Like,
yes.
Was it did you have to fly to get there?
No. It was a drive. It was a drive one. But yeah, he brought a kettlebell.
That would be fucking preposterous. Can you imagine going through like security?
Dude, bringing a kettlebell. I don't even know if it's allowed. Too much metal.
That's what I mean. Like goes through like the X-ray machine, and then you just be like, it's not a weapon per se, but you're on no-fly list now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just for being a fucking asshole.
And I put on a poll at 5,600 votes. 93.6% said yes, it's a hardo move.
Of course.
And he was like,
who were the other ones?
6.4%.
That's what I mean. Who are those people?
I don't know, but it was. My friend was like, "Damn, all right." Like,
if you really like, was he working out actually with it? Did he use it?
How many pounds was kettlebell?
It wasn't like the heaviest, but it was like a medium one.
Like a 25 pound.
Yeah, probably around that range.
If you really want to work out on a bachelor party, you can find ways without bringing anything.
Yeah, but I've talked about this guy before. He's like a fucking psycho.
This is the guy who had like, I can't go on the trip unless there's like a 24-hour fitness nearby.
Yeah. Yeah. He wouldn't go to a wake for one of our friends because he needed to go to the gym the next day. I swear to God. He's like, if you guarantee me that there's a gym somewhere nearby, I will go.
I will pay my respects.
I will stay overnight. Yeah.
This is one of those things though where it's like, in my current condition, I feel like I can't make fun of that guy. He's probably a better guy than me.
I know what you mean though, but is he? That's crazy behavior.
Yeah, because like you could still do push-ups, jumping jacks, squats without any equipment.
Yeah. Like don't get me wrong.
You don't need a gym.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Very much same boat, but like you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Or
like you got to have a little bit like
funeral.
Have some flexibility for a fucking funeral.
It's a funeral.
Yeah. Wake.
Awake. Pay your respects.
Yeah, have him be a pallbearer. Get him work on it.
Yeah, dude. When my grandpa died, I was 15, and I was, we've much talked about. I was 5'2" and 110 pounds at that age, and I have like a ton of male cousins. So I was like the 8th. There was 8 of us holding that casket,
You were a liability, huh?
Bro, it was so fucking heavy.
Front right short stack can't fucking get that.
Yeah,
get that
and I think
side up.
I was front left, so I was like, I need to at least have my right arm.
Yeah, dude.
And it was fucking miserable. And then when my Nana died, they were like, well, we want to have the granddaughters be the pallbearers. I'm like, that's, first of all, lame. That's not their role. Sexist. Yeah, but I'm like, fine, fucking let them try to. I'm like, they're not gonna be able to carry it. Now they just wheel them in somewhere in like the 10 years between the two funerals. They like changed all the rules. I had grown, I was in shape, I was ready to carry that fucking casket for my Nana, and they're like, no, we're gonna have the girls like wheel it in.
I think it just all depends on the church.
Same church.
Really?
St. Luke's, Westport, Connecticut. Yeah.
Like if it's, I don't know. I think church has got to be ADA accessible at this point. But
I seen a lot of them wheel them in, but carry them out.
They did not. These girls, my cousins, my sisters, they did nothing but wheelies. It was pathetic.
Really? But you gotta take it off the fucking roller in the hearse.
Right.
No, like you roll it right up and then they shooted it in. They put it on those rails and slide it right in. That was always the case. You could slide it right in that hearse. And the other thing, like my Nana, God rest her soul, she fucking hated women too. she hated women.
Oh, no.
She had 36 grandchildren and 5 daughters. It was like a running joke, like how much better the boys got treated than the girls. She was like, "Hey, why don't you help me cook for the boys?" Like, well, they're like that kind of thing. Why don't you? Hey, the grandsons are almost back from playing football outside. Why don't we clean up for them? It was great.
Thank God that they was on rollers. They were probably banging her off corners.
Yeah,
if they had the chance.
Yep. She was the best. Jeez. Nana Mac.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The people in that, like, what is, I don't know what, I would assume it's Africa, that famous video.
The meme.
Yeah, the famous meme. Those people, if they knew we're doing rollers now, they would think America's the softest place in the fucking world.
Bro, we are the softest place in the world. They had the full-on dances for that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They're fucking throwing it over their heads.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably not the music set to it, but.
Yeah. That was racist.
What?
You just made up African music right
No,
there.
I didn't. I said the music in the meme.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
They're dancing to something. They got to be playing music.
Stop being 75 and know the fucking
take it back. I take it back.
Come on. Speaking of like domestic or international issues,
Ukraine?
No, not doing. That's for Tuesday.
Call Dave in here.
That's for Tuesday episodes of White Sox Day. My friend just got back from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed me he was sitting at home. He got a $1,200 ticket in the mail.
From Australia?
Yes, from Australia.
For what?
For having a cell phone on his lap while he was driving.
What?
Wasn't using it. It was just on his like leg.
How did they even?
So he got pulled over.
There's a picture overhead.
Oh my god,
dude!
Sent it over. $1,200.
Well,
Australia is sneaky, like. The most
authoritarian.
Yeah. Remember when like they went nuts for COVID too. Remember they would take you out of your home and make you live at like a COVID camp. Do you remember seeing the videos of that?
I thought it was New Zealand. That was crazy.
They both were.
Yeah.
They both were. Down under lost their goddamn minds. But yeah, that's fucking. And what's he supposed to do? Pay that? How about you just never go to Australia again?
That's what he said. And I'm like, what are you gonna do? He's like, well, I could not pay it and I just never go back, but I want to go back, so I'm gonna pay it.
I
fuck that.
Fuck that.
So you can't even have like under
$1,200.
You can't even have like the Uber phone holder. Then
I guess not.
What's the like exchange rate? Is it close?
Like, I don't know. I mean, do the math.
I'm assuming it's 1,200 American.
You're Mr. Fucking exchange rates. Ask
That's
yourself.
What I mean. Like if it's 1,200 Aussie dollars and those are like $12, like I don't know what the rate is.
$1,200, dude, for having his phone on his lap. I wish I could show you the picture.
You could repave a driveway with that money.
Yeah, just sitting on it. Exactly. Yeah. I was just sitting on his knee.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then he said there's also something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Australia. I got my guy Stan out there. He was actually.
Aussie Stan.
Yeah, Aussie Stan, big Bears fan. Remember I used to tweet about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was DMing me the other day. The Queensland Magpies. They got a big game coming up. They went to the Super Bowl, the championship of their sport. So
for Australian rules football.
Yeah, good luck to them. 100,000 fans strong, he said.
Damn.
Yeah, so shout out to the Magpipes.
Magpies.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a bird.
Yeah, the birds. Apparently there's also a demerit system, and he got 3 demerits for this. If you get 12, you lose your license for like a year.
Demerits.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm out on this whole fucking country. It's like, you might as well.
Australia.
This is like, what's that show you love? Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Where they're just watching everything you do. It's like, when, like, that stuff, like, if you didn't tell me what country that happened in, I'd be like, China.
Yeah.
Like,
Russia.
Yeah. Can I play devil's advocate, though?
Sure.
Texting and driving is like the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, but like sometimes.
So like,
but he wasn't on it. He wasn't on the phone.
He wasn't on it. No, it was on his knee.
So you can't even say he was texting.
No, you're right. But it's like, how do we combat this? Because it's a problem, and it's a pretty fucking big problem.
Yeah.
All right, but like I might have my phone on my knee if I was looking for directions somewhere and had maps open.
Totally. But
what if it was in, like, now I got questions that you can't possibly answer, but like if you put it in the cup holder, is that?
That's what I was saying. You can't have like the Uber phone holder then even.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the like qualifications are. We need an Australian correspondent.
Stan.
Yeah, maybe Stan. But I just know that, I don't know, it's a big problem, dude. Like almost everyone's guilty of it, but you genuinely black out for like however stretch you're texting. Yeah. It's crazy.
I haven't driven consistently in like 5 years, so it's just like not something I think about.
Yeah.
But,
especially like people are doing that in a very busy place, like in the summer when people are walking across the street. There's bikers, there's joggers. You're gonna fucking smoke someone.
Yeah,
it's gonna be bad.
It's like I said in the past. We now look forward to red lights instead of being bummed by them.
Yeah, exactly.
So then you can go on your
fire
phone.
off that text.
Yeah, it's like commercials.
Refresh your feed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like White Sox Dave always jokes about it, but that man can't chew gum and walk at the same time.
He's the fucking liability while driving, while thinking he's the best driver in the world.
100%.
Yeah, like he does the thing where he intentionally breaks the rules of the road because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah,
like he's just like
which part of me thinks
that's
like a future plan. Like that's like a future excuse for him.
For
like
what?
He says like he does that, but he's actually just a bad driver.
Of course.
No, I mean I've been in the car with him where he comes up, someone has it right away, and he darts through and just like chuckles to himself. It's like, you're a fucking asshole. And he looks over at the guy, and the guy's like palms up. I'm like, yeah, no shit, he's palms up. Like, you're driving like a fucking asshole.
Oh man. Yeah, seeing palms up is a little funny.
Yeah.
It's a little funny.
I used to have a coach that would like talk about the merits, but like he would chart how many times during a game we went palms up, like to a teammate, to a ref, like, and then he would bag skate us. So like we'd have to like just like, you went palms up 3 times, get on the line, you're doing 3 suicides.
Yeah, like that's bad. And I don't mean to make this about the Bears, but like I think DJ Moore went palms up like.
He did a ton of that Tampa game.
Week 2, Week 2, it's like, dude, you can't, like, that's making things a lot worse for your guy.
Well, and it's like, then there's that thing, the mic'd up thing that leaked where it was like the corner for Tampa was like, they're not using you right. And he's like, brother, I know. Like, no shit. It's like, oh, fuck, like, this is a problem.
You know what's more effective than palms up if you're someone like cuts you off? Just a nice thumbs down.
Like
thumbs down,
Roman Empire.
Yeah, it's very PG, but it hits even harder.
That's still one of the. It's like an all-time meme. The guy at the Mets game, the thumbs down Mets game guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As a legend.
Yeah. Like that might have been like 7 years ago now, but it's like it still hits. Great meme.
Yeah, that guy is great.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything else?
Let's see. What did we cover? Oh, how about Chief? Chief sent out a birthday tweet, and he said I was 33 instead of 31, which was like the perfect lie. The amount of people I had coming up to me being like, "Are you really 33?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not much better, but I'm 31."
Well, I know
it's like a running joke. You did it last year too.
I did it when you turned 29. I said you were 30, which that stings a little bit harder because it's like I moved up the last year of your 20s, of your youth.
Right.
And this one now, I just think it's funny to just be a little bit off. And I didn't really know what number it was. I knew it wasn't 33, so I'm just trying to age you a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, this will be fine.
Yeah.
60 retweets. Big Cat retweets it. Everyone in the world thinks I'm 33.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that. When I saw Big Cat retweet, I'm like, yes.
I think he said that too. He's like,
Yeah, in the
Big
bar.
Cat. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, Big Cat retweeted that.
Yeah, like Danny's gonna hate
Danny's
that.
gonna be fucking pissed.
Not pissed. Just have to answer to a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what you guys say. I'm 40 all the time. I'm not 40.
We don't give you that. That's Dave does that.
He's done that before.
We
too.
call you an old man.
Yeah.
But like,
You did it in this episode.
yeah, we call you an old
Call
man.
me
but
75.
we don't like go against your, you know.
You don't
Yeah.
ruin your birthday.
Yeah, we don't bring up the 37 number. We
Thank
don't
you.
do that.
I was fine with. I think I was mostly fine with 37. I think 38's gonna be like, oh fuck,
Dude, when you turn 40, I'm gonna be like, dude, I don't know if we could do a podcast anymore.
I don't know what I could talk to you about anymore. You'd relate to. Want to talk mortgages?
We can talk mortgages.
fixed rates
Yeah.
and whatnot.
No, it's one of those things where it's just like I might just do the Goodwill Hunting where I just don't show up. Like I'm just gone. Well, what happened to the Chief? He turned 40. He disappeared forever. He got no. He sells insurance now.
He retired.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, then we could wrap it up. I got some other stuff, but I feel like we hit a good stride there.
Yeah, got some stuff too for next week.
Yeah, always good to save. All right, everybody. That's a free swim for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Tune in, and we will see you then.